We are an incredible diverse group of people here in Grenada. We differ in terms of color, creed, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, place of origin, and physical and mental ability. While we may differ, there are certain things that we have in common. We are all endowed with a conscience, with reason, and by being born human, we are also endowed with certain rights. However, women, children, the incarcerated, the disabled, and LGBT people often experience violations to their rights. For instance, did you know that women and children, or violence against women and children, constitutes a human rights issue in Grenada? Did you also know that sexual harassment is also a human rights issue in Grenada? I think we often forget that women and children deserve protection, and I believe that everybody deserves to live their best lives possible. Here's another one. Did you know that the conditions at prisons and detention centers in Grenada constitutes a human rights issue? Again, that's something that I kind of found very interesting. Our prisons were initially built to only house 194 people. However, due to inadequate legal counsel and the resources that the government has, we are faced with an issue of overcrowding in our detention centers here in Grenada. I believe the number is roughly 486 prisoners at Richmond Hill. I may be a little off on that number. Here's another human rights issue that we have in Grenada. Did you know that laws that criminalize same-sex activities between consenting adults violate Article 17 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights? Grenada tends to be a very intolerant society with regards to LGBT rights. People who belong to the community oftentimes feel uncomfortable opening up about their sexuality to their friends and family because they fear discrimination. They also tend to be victims of domestic violence from friends, from family, from partners, and they often fear reporting such crimes to the police, to local law enforcement, for fear of being arrested for committing a crime. I believe that we need to start repealing discriminatory laws in Grenada. I believe that we should also start implementing policies and initiatives that protect children, that protect women, that protect people who belong to the LGBT community against discrimination and violence. I also believe that we should start promoting a human rights-based education and collaborate with government, with stakeholders, and local human rights organizations. I believe once we're able to achieve that, we can start tackling a lot of the human rights issues in Grenada.